Hey guys, it's Strack. Just got in the Nerf Doomlands 2169 Vigilance. This is not necessarily made by Nerf. It's made by an outsourced company called Perpetual Play Group, so it is not Nerf brand foam weaponry, but hopefully they're getting better. The machete was a huge disappointment, as was their little zombie strike chainsaw with the integrated circuit, so hopefully the Doomlands 2169 brand brings them into the future as well. On the back here we have packaging advertising its counterpart, the Swift Justice, which is kind of like a sci-fi machete. I like the design of this much more, but the design is cool, featuring a textured grip, woo, and then bringing justice to the apocalyptic future of Earth, a barren, lawless wasteland. So let's go ahead, take it out of the package, and see what we're working with. Now, big question here is, does it have a core in it? And we are going to find out it does. Oh my gosh, it has a core, and the core does not extend into the bladed portion of it, so I'm actually immediately more impressed with this than I have been with their previous offerings. Core seems kind of stiff, but flexible enough to be usable. This isn't a hatchet, this is a hatchet. So this is of course the old school Nerf brand Warlock axe, which is a double bladed axe of just some serious proportion, can really get a swing on. Compared to that, foam in this is much less dense, coating is less sturdy, will wear out over time, but it is a fun kind of hatchet. Now, Nerf has also made a tomahawk called the Klaw Hatchet. This is smaller than that and a little bit less heavy. Core is much thinner. I feel like the core is not a rod necessarily, or maybe a flat piece of something, but it's an interesting boffer weapon. I wonder how it compares. It's actually somewhat similar to the blade on a Vantage, or this is a Shadow Fury sword, which is Nerf brand foam. So this is overall much more impressive than previous offerings from Perpetual Play Group. I will mention my one downside to this is just how small it is. You can see that this is me with my hands doing a full grip. You know from my other videos that encompasses most of a pistol grip, so there's your grip, and then you've got maybe a hand and a half here of, yeah, about a hand and a half to a hand and 3/4 of extra usable space, so not a lot here. You don't have anything to protect your hands, so you're going to get bumped a few times, but it's a fun little sidearm. I really like that it fits the feel of the Doomlands 2169 line. I think that it's kind of, hey, it's not bad. It's got good grip there. It would hold a sword, and it really likes locking in there and then grappling, I guess, so it's got pretty good grappling action. I'm not sure how long this will hold up, as the core does not extend into the actual beard of the axe, or really the blade at all. So, a fun offering, certainly not insanely overpriced. This retails for 10 United States dollars, so reasonably priced, would be excellent for getting the feel for that line. Probably more for indoor play than an outdoor war scenario, but not as terrible as I thought it would be. I expected very little from these, as Perpetual Blade Group had disappointed in the past, but huge thumbs up to you guys. You are getting better. I think that this is much more impressive. That's my review of the Nerf Vigilance axe by PPG, and as always guys, thanks for watching. I almost forgot, it's a tomahawk, or a hatchet obviously, so we have to find out if it throws well at all. So just a fun overhanded toss. It has no weight to it. I know this is going to be a disaster. I imagine the wind will catch it and it'll just flop. Could have been worse, I guess. Solid ranges of about 10 to 11 feet.